Oh, I'll tell you what. Right, we've got some more information on this little gizmo here. My Sony Ericsson £2 from a car boot phone. It's the Cybershot K850i. And last night I got it unlocked. So it is now my new works phone. Oh yeah, baby. There we are, look. It's all done, all sorted. I can play with it, mess with it, fanny about this. And it brings back some memories, I'm telling you, because like I say, I did used to have one of these, and I've still got the packaging it out, the box for it. But me being me, as always, I am never satisfied, ever, right? Now, as long as I got hold up my arse, I'll never be satisfied. But I found a couple of these online for, again, very cheap and in far better condition. Even though that does work, the outer case and the buttons and what, they're all tatty. Not as bad as the other one that actually screen's broke, but hey. So what I might do is when they turn up, because yes, I have bought them. I am not honestly, I'm terrible. Once I have something in my head, I've got to follow it through, right? So that's the end of it. But we'll see what they come like. I mean, the one I've bought was I think it was about £8, I think it was. But it had got a line going through the screen, right? But all the outside of it, buttons, outer case, screen, not the actual screen itself, but the cover, this bit, the plastic bit, because that's very opaque. It's been scratched to shit. So it all looks very tidy and very clean, and all the buttons are visible and all that sort of stuff. So I might strip it down and replace the outer part of it and see how we go from there. But I've got my cable now, because that's how I managed to find out about all the other bits and bobs on it. Because when I plugged the yeah, there's a thought, reminding myself. Right, when I tried to get unlocked, we're on Thursday, so Wednesday. When I tried to get it unlocked on Tuesday, I didn't have a data cable, right? And we tried, went through everything, but we just couldn't do it, because to get the IMEI number, you need to be able to use the keypad, and without a SIM card, you can't use the keypad, because there's a big black square that says insert SIM, and you can't get past it. Anyway, that being said, when I had the data cable turn up yesterday, I had two of them turn up actually. I had the one that fits in the bottom of this one, which is looks like a fork that fits in the bottom of there. But I also had another one which is like a bit of a wide flat one, and I don't know what that might be for. Must be for a different type of Ericsson, I should imagine. But I ain't fussed. Didn't cost me a fat lot. I think it was only about £5 in total, I think, for the two cables plus packaging, like, you know. So I plugs it in, and of course, not thinking, obviously a couple of days ago, I thought, and got it all on, and the computer did its thing, sorts out the drivers for it, which was quite surprising, and then it opens up, and then obviously then the phone itself, not only the SD card that was in it had stuff on it, it also had pictures and stuff inside the phone as well. I'm like, fucking hell, this is brilliant, this is. So I got a shitload. But what I've done is I've transferred all the stuff off there, like there's photographs, there's a couple of videos, there was some music that was on there as well. Only a couple of tracks, it wasn't anything special. There wasn't like a library for it, because there's not really that much memory inside there. The actual phone itself is really, really low on memory. It has some like 65 meg, and that's the total memory of the phone. Everything else runs off the SD card. And that's only got half a gig on that one. I have got another card, which is a gig. It's the M2 memory card, not the T flashes. So I've got another one, which is a gig's worth, so I can always swap it over. So I transferred everything off it and put it into a little folder on one of my hard drives, and then I did a complete fingers crossed, reset and master reset of the old phone, which was perfect because then it just sent it all back to the original, and there we are. And that's what I've got now. So I've been playing with this thing last night on a mess. It's quite cool actually. Like I say, it brings back memories because, like I say, I used to have one of these. Going through the few menus that are on here that I can actually use. The games wise, yeah, well, there's not really a fat lot on here to play with. There's something to do with Vodafone on the games, and if I select it says games itself, I've got Marble Madness 3D, and I've also got tennis multiplayer apparently. Is that right? Tennis multi? Yeah. Multiplay, that's what it says, tennis multiplay. And then this 3D ball thing, whatever. I'll have a look if it works. Well, fuck me. That is nuts. Gold challenge or arcade challenge. Holy crap, unbelievable. I better get out of that now. Come on, back up. So there's an actual game in here. That is nuts, that is. I love that. There's track ID, which I think used to do with music. I think it's track ID, yeah, music recognition. So basically you can play music and it'll listen to it for you and pick it out. There's also a video DJ, which I remember that one as well. You can do some manipulation and do a bit of videoing and making stuff up and shit. Then you've also got photo DJ, and then there's music DJ. Well, I used to play that quite a lot when I had this phone, and you can make little tunes up, and it's quite cool actually. If I find something decent. Techno, yeah, Techno 1 and Techno 2. You just select that. And then if we go into guitar, insert salsa. No, I don't want to do. I want to Techno 2 again. Select that. And then you have a bit of piano, Techno 2 on that one. And a bit of trumpet. So stick the Techno 2 on that one. Right then. See what it sounds like. No, that don't work. It's been a long time since I played with it, you see, so I think you've got to loop it on, I think. Options. Oh, fuck it. I'll have to play with it next time. Save the memory. Nah, fuck it off. There's also remote control. It's a Bluetooth remote control as well. There's always that. There's a voice recorder. It says record sound. And then there's the demo tour, which is actually been greyed out because obviously I've gone past all that now. And it's not even worth it. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun to play with. Don't worry, I'll soon get bored of it. I normally do, but I'm amazed that it's actually all the functions on it do work, which is quite cool. I mean, even the camera. Let's just see if I can get it to work. There you are. Camera's opened up. Now I'm looking at you with this thing now. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So even that works, which I'm quite surprised at. Really surprised. I've put a bunch of ringtones in it of my own. This ringtone is the one that I found on YouTube, I think it was. Can you play? So listen to it. I'll find you. Oh, where are you? Ringtones. Where are you? So I use this little program I've got at home, which is you can just load a track into it and you can cut it into pieces. Basically, that's what it does. Where are you? Where are you? Here. You got that one. It was just the most incredible tune ever. That's a text message one. These are bits I cut out of it just to make up these ringtones. You know what I mean? And I did it with a couple of them. There was, what else have I done? This one. I've done that one. I just basically, I just cut bits out just for ringtones. I mean, everybody used to do it with the Android ones, because you can do that. You can make your own ringtones up and then just shove them in the phone. It was this one as well, I think. And that's pretty much it. Oh, was this one as well. Doing the dupe. You know what I mean? There we are. I've even got Gangnam Style in here as well. I did that and just cut them up and made them into ringtones. It's nice when you can have the own option yourself, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been pissing out with it and playing, and that's the old home screen, the way it looks. Let's see if you can see that is. But yeah, it does bring back some memories. It really does. Oh yes, but I don't know what that H means though. Full signal, but then I've got H. I have no idea what that means. None whatsoever. That's it. It does actually work, and it works a darn sight better than the other bloody stupid thing I've got. So yeah, but my next task is to you know, see what the other phones look like when they turn up. If they are already unlocked, which they might well be, you know they did say, but one was gonna have, he's got a bit of a dicky screen, and the other one, I don't know what's, I can't remember what was that one was about. I ain't got a clue now. I forgot. But yeah, it's all doable. We can get there in the end. On a lighter note, I was looking on eBay. Where the fuck have I put that now? Where's that gone? And I was waiting to place a bid on this bunch of watches, and for some unknown reason I missed out, and I was gutted, absolutely gutted. The bloody thing had ended, and I didn't even know it had ended. And there was like, say about, I think it was five. I think there was 5 watches. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 watches. 2 without straps, and a couple with. But the one that's pretty much worth buying the whole lot for was a watch called the Dork, and Nixon Dork. I've never heard of that before, ever. So yeah, it looked rather cool. I thought, oh, I wouldn't mind having a look at that one. And of course, the bloody thing ended, and I never even knew it ended. Pig bagging thing. It looks like I'm being lauded. Yeah, the whole lot went for £42.75. Bollocks. So me being me, obviously, you know, I can't let things go. So I had a look to see if I could find one, and I found one. And let's see how that turns out. You never know. I might be lucky enough. I'll have to wait and see, I suppose. But I've also ordered a pair of genuine Sony Ericsson earbuds as well to go with the phone. I know it might seem a bit soft. Why bother doing that for? What's the point? Yeah, because like I say, I remember having one, and I've still got the box and the packaging, like, you know, and I don't know whatever. I don't know whether I Partex the phone when I went to get a new one and upgrade it. I may have done that at one point, but obviously having the phone in my hand and not the box and stuff, I just probably handed the phone out and says, "Oh, I'll swap it for that one." So you know what I mean. Back then, because it was like 2000 and something. I can't remember now. well, my box itself has a manufacture date of 24th of November 2007. So there is that. And so I want to get it all back, and then just have it. For me, it's like a nostalgia thing, I suppose you can call it. But anyway, what I forgot to mention, sort of like being sidetracked here, all this shit, the unlocking of the phone. Yeah, when I got the data cable, right, yesterday, and still, you know, reeling in the fact that I can't get into the fucking phone to get the IMEI number. But the data cable came, and like I said to you, I just plugged it in, and the computer did its thing, and I got into the phone, got all the stuff off it, put it into a box. Couldn't find the IMEI number. But then my wonderful brain of mine just sort of pushed this idea forward into the cerebral cortex of my head and says, ER, why don't you try this instead? What's that? Click on the icon of the phone that's on the computer and select properties. See what that does. Alright, and I will. While I'm here, I might as well. I ain't gonna lose fuck all. Well, there you are then. Good for it. So, of course, I right clicks onto the icon itself, selects properties at the bottom, and up comes a window with its details. Halfway down, on its own, says serial number. And instantly, alarm bells are ringing off here. Serial number. Well, it ain't saying IMEI number, it just says serial number. With about fucking 20 zeros, but then there's another bunch of numbers starting in 35, right? Now, of course, because I've had the box in my hand, and my old phone, and obviously on the outside of the box has got the IMEI number on there, and that starts with 35. Yeah. So I'm thinking, there's no way in the world that that's the fucking IMEI number. It can't be. It can't be that fucking simple. So of course, there I am, straight on the phone to EE. I said, blah, 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 blah. I think I've got the IMEI number. Can I try this? Rightio then, so then I rattled this number off. Yes, that's the one we want. That's the one. That's the ticket. Oh, fucking up. How about that? Right? Found it in properties on the computer without having to actually access it on the phone. Me and my smart ass. I know, I can't help it. So, of course then, I'm given the instructions on how to unlock it with this big long code that you have to put in at a certain point in the phone. So I do the usual with this particular model here. To get into it, into the page to actually put this very stupidly long number in, you have to left click, star twice, left click again, and it comes up with MNC2. Then that will flash off, and it'll have another little slotty box with what that had was ESP, non-extrasensory perception, by the way, and it was locked. And I said, well, when I had the SIM card in, even though the SIM card was dead, it opened up a few of the boxes. So we tried that, because he said to me, he says, yes, but I haven't got any instructions on how to get into that. And I'm like, but but when you select it, it's got NCK. But I don't know what. And she says, I don't know. We want network. But all the padlocks are all open. Network, subnet, SP. The only one that wasn't open was the ESP. And so we tried it several times, and it kept on saying access not allowed, blah blah blah. So she says, righto, that's it. She says, at the end of the day, what I'm going to have to do is obviously contact the manufacturer and see if we got a code for it. And I went, being me, oh, that's not a bother, like, because it was a lot of fun playing with it in the first place. That's all right, it's fine. I said, but I'll tell you what, right, give me that number again, right, and I'll just keep playing while you're doing your bit. So I writ this again, this fucking stupid long number down, and said to her, like, you know, and she went off on her way. And the first thing I did, straight into the ESP, the one that was locked, stuffed the number in there, boom, and the fucking thing opened up just like that. I'm thinking, oh, I knew that was the way to do it. I just didn't want to say anything. But then I found EE back up again and says, look, I've done it. Give this person some sort of information. Let her know that I've actually finally done it and got it sorted. And thank you very much. And that's what I did last night. But so if ever you ever have a phone, right, and you've got a data cable for it, and it's locked, and you need the IMEI number, right, but you can't get into it via the phone, try that way. Once you plug it into a computer, let it do its thing, select the icon where the phone, if it appears on your screen, select that, right click it, select properties, serial number. That is the IMEI number. That's the one you want. Yes, baby. Do it that way. You'll have a lot of fun with that then. Oh dear. That was great fun, that one. I love it. I was having so much fun last night. I was untrue. I was so excited. I was like a fucking dog with two dicks. It was terrible. Oh, man. But like I say, it's just, it brings back so many memories, isn't it true? You wouldn't believe that this thing is like nearly what? When I looked at, here's the thing, right? On the images and the photos and there's this, that, and on there, it's time coded, right? And it was 2000, the year 2000. It was September, I think it was 2000. Those pictures took on this particular phone, and I'm like, it's never really that old, is it? 18 years fucking old. It can't be. It can't be. That's just impossible. So somebody's obviously counted on. But anyway, that's what it says. It was the year 2000. So either they haven't set the fucking time right, or what, I don't know. What I might actually do, let's have a nose. Just to confirm, I wonder if, if I can find out when this phone actually was, when it came out. It might give me that. I might be able to do that. You never know. It's possible. So if we do Sony Ericsson, missed a word off there. Ericsson. Yeah, K850i release date. Let's have a look, see what it says. It came out, well then it was announced in June 2007. So I wonder why it had 2000 on them. Obviously it must have been, like I thought it might have been. So it came out, it was announced in June 2007, so I pretty much had it when it came out then. And it was released in October of 2007. I had mine on November, so there you are then. Oh, that's just awesome. 11-year-old phone, it's still working today. How about that? You can't get on the fucking internet with it, mind you. But then again, saying that might be due to the fact of the SIM card that's in there. It's a locked card. You can the numbers are in it are what they call there's a term in the phone they're calling special numbers. I think they are, sort of fixed dial numbers or something stupid like that. So I can't, because I wanted to copy the numbers out the SIM into the phone, and it wouldn't let me. It just wouldn't let me do it. It was like, no, can't do it. Can't do fixed dial numbers. You can't have it. Not a chance. So what I had to do is then just, because I got into it like and found them, I had to copy them and then put them in manually into the actual phone's contact list. So I've done it that way instead. It didn't mean no big deal. I've got the keypad set up as the speed dial as well, because I remember using that on that phone as a speed dial, which is quite cool. And yeah, so other than that, just gonna wait for the other bits and pieces to turn up and see what happens after that. But yeah. Other than that though, that's it. There's nothing else I can think of. It's been a usual kind of day today. Nothing special's happened. to sit up here in Telford at the moment, which looks like there's a possibility, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this is my last job today. If it is, I'll be able to get home in time to have a shower, faff about, and then I'm going to the pictures tonight with my nephew, my brother-in-law, my sister, his missus, yeah, my nephew's missus. Is that it? Yeah, just us lot. Because we're going to go and see the new Avengers film. Is that right? Avengers? Is that right? It is the Avengers, isn't it? One with Iron Man and all the rest of them in there. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to go and see that tonight. And apparently the only place we could get in, because everywhere else was booked for tonight, was Wolverhampton. How about that? That should be fun. Quite looking forward to that. But there is 2 more films coming out which are out soon, which is Deadpool 2 and The Equalizer 2. That's what I'm waiting for. I am definitely waiting for them. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go because I bet I've waffled on for fucking ages here. I feel like I've been talking for an hour. Right, I'm going to go and I will speak to you a lot later. Have a great day. And I hope I haven't bored you too much. I do try to keep you entertained as much as I can. And I've got to let you know if things are happening when, you know, you've got to be informed. I have to tell you. When I'm excited, I like to have you excited too. So, there we have it. Right, I'm going to go before I end up fucking losing my mind with all this excitement. Right. See you later. Ta-da! Bye! Me and my second-hand new phone.